Hey, this is Pat Mastriani from Degrassi.
This is Sean Gunn.
Hey everyone, it's Tammy Stronach from The Neverending Story.
This is Jeremy Taggart.
This is David Faustino. Hey, what's cracking, y'all? It's your boy J-Rock. You know, I'm Sierra Era Igra. You're listening to Droids Canada.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Warning. Listener discretion is advised.
In your face, all over the place.
We're online 24/7. 24/7.
You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Access Radio.
Coffee.
Coffee now!
9 years running, over 500 episodes, 25,000 fans on social media, 3-time award-winning podcast, the show that pissed off Arrow Stephen Amell on Facebook.
The podcast that has the most listens by the way of Ashburn, Virginia.
This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Stuff and pee and poop stuff.
Not the poo!
There is some smooth knee pits out there.
I got bad news.
DCR on Access Radio.
Beer your pain. Is it a Charlie horse?
No, it's
But I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!
And here we go.
Another song from the Tragically Hip, Tragically Left on the Floor.
Tragically Left on the Floor. I haven't really heard much of the new hip stuff that's been...
Well, this song was
released.
called Ouch, which was played during the Montreal-Toronto playoff series, which currently, as it stands right now, it's, was it 9:05? Montreal had a 3-1 lead. They're probably losing right now. I stopped paying attention.
Who knows? But like the text message I received, what was it that it said?
Leafs mode activate. No.
Leaf choke mode.
Yeah.
Toronto choke mode activated. Yeah. Because they have a tendency in the playoffs to be in a comfortable position and then lose. However, it's not being down.
No. Well, I mean, my prediction,
Mm-hmm.
I've told you my prediction, Toronto in 6. I don't think Montreal has the legs to go a full 7.
See, I think I originally said Toronto in 5. But
doesn't look like it's going that way right now.
Well, I don't know.
I already messaged Dan Law already, just reminding him.
Just reminding. Oh, dear Lord.
You know, I don't know why I did that, because out of respect, he did not message me during the pounding I took the other day. But I guess I'm that guy. He's not that guy. So, Dan, we are here for another live episode of Droids Canada Radio, of course, on Access Radio, every Thursday, 9 to 11. We got a couple things we need to talk about today. New things are coming to Access Radio.
Yes.
Which we'll get
programming.
to. Which we'll get to. But of course, something was happening on the way here that you were mentioning. Yeah, it's like kind of like, is it like a traffic update or a police update?
It was a couple minutes late, and I did kind of slow down to see this one because.
Did you rubberneck?
What's that?
Did you rubberneck?
Oh, my neck's rubber. So, I know I've mentioned a lot of times about the Geneva Street Big B. Just because it's always a show.
It is a show. It's David's favorite place in the world, where he picks up all the chicks.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, there's no teeth. Don't worry about being cut.
Today he could have maybe picked up some female police officers and paramedics.
I don't know. David's taste is very weird in women. Normally they have to be like borderline, like starving to death all the time.
Eastern Bloc European?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's what he likes. That's what he likes.
All right.
Hello, David.
Your voice is like milk.
I don't know why that one always this still tickles me to this day. I always laugh at it every single time.
Yeah, no, I drove by and I would have loved to have stopped to see what's actually going on, but I have never stopped when there's been a police investigation-ish kind of thing to see what's going on.
Oh, I go. I'm the type of guy. I'm the guy over. I'm the guy to drive through.
The only time I ever stopped and asked was because I had concerns.
You had physical concerns?
Do you ever remember the standoff that happened in Font?
Oh, yeah.
That was about 150 meters from my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard about this, so I left home from work. Couldn't get to my house because they had it all blocked off, so I went and spoke with one of the police officers saying, yes, my house and my family is in there. I would really like to get to them. Well, we
can't. It's a standoff.
We can't let you by right now.
You know how you got him to surrender?
How?
Pack of res darts.
Pack of res dart?
He's probably out. I'm bringing that buck of beer. Have you ever tried that buck of beer?
No.
I think we should.
Is it good, or have you tried it?
Littlefoot says not so much, but I mean, for science.
Okay, where do you get the buck of beer?
It's at the LCBO.
At the LC. What's it called?
Literally it's yellow.
It's yellow label beer?
Yeah.
Not even President's Choice?
Not even President's
Not even great value?
Not even great value.
Jesus.
I literally would, on a glance, you would think this was from No Frills.
Do you have to buy it in sixes, or can you buy singles?
I think it's just a 12-pack.
Because what if you
It's
buy
cans, I think.
If you buy a 12-pack and 10 of them are left over because they suck, what are you going to do?
Give them to a homeless Jimmy.
You can always beer braise, though.
So, in the spirit of everything that's hockey right now, here's Queen. We will rock you, and we'll be right back.
I didn't even talk about the stop.
Well,
next break.
Next break.
Hey, everybody, it's DJ Johnny Rock, and I'm live from a COVID hotel where I can't tell you where I'm at. And they're going to play this live thing that I'm recording right now, like pre-recorded, as like a promo thing, I think. I don't know, that's what they explained to me anyways. You're listening to Droids Canada Radio!
Now, with these songs that you've been selecting for tonight, is that kind of an ode to what's going on in the hockey game?
What do you mean, the Great Montreal Choke? Oh, sorry, that's not happening right now. It's a Great Toronto Choke.
Yeah.
I mean, as you listen to this right now, the Toronto is really putting up a valiant effort, but I think it's not going to happen, bro. I'm sorry. The prediction, the boyhood dream has come real. I call Toronto in 6, damn it, and I'm standing by it. And it's bad because I'm the Habs fan, and I'm going Toronto in 6.
See, now I'm scared, though, because the Leafs do have that ability to collapse.
Absolutely.
The Canadians seem like they've figured something out this game and have owned the neutral zone, and the Leafs have opened up their bakery, specializing in the turnovers.
Specializing in the turnovers.
So let's fast forward to Game 6 in Montreal with fans. What kind of boost is that going to give to them?
I feel that Toronto, if they don't make it out tonight with a win, if it goes back to Montreal and Montreal gets that win, you're done.
Yeah, that's the Bruins all over again. Bruins all over again.
Galley gave someone something back for once. Poor Gallagher. I have to give a nod to Gallagher because this entire series he's been taking a beating.
Oh yeah.
But he's been sticking with it. Unfortunately, that gave Toronto power play. So okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So yeah, no. Getting back to what I was driving in here, it's always odd when you see the multiple cop cars with the ambulance at a convenience store, looking around the ground for something while they're tending to someone. And this place is known to have some characters always in front.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as we discussed earlier, this is David's favorite place in the whole wide world.
Yes.
To find a premium. It
was even on the
Lady
wheel.
of the Night.
It was even on the wheel. Just didn't stop at the Geneva Street Big B.
That's just so rough.
Oh,
It's just like watching an old person gum a piece of steak.
Our steak. Gonna finish that with
Littlefoot's kind of half paying attention right now, and the look I just got from her from the sound effect kind of disturbed her.
After my meat, I'd like a Werther's Original. Hard candy.
No, taffy? It's got to be taffy.
No, hard candy.
You have no teeth.
Scotch mints.
You have no teeth.
Scotch mints.
Ah, damn.
Does anyone under the age of 50 eat Werther's Originals or Scotch mints?
I love Werther's.
Or all sorts?
No, I can't do it because that's got the black licorice in it, right?
No, they kind of changed them a little bit. I think they probably still do have them. They're usually have a British flag on it.
Because my grandma used to get those. I think it was all sorts, and they were just all. No, what is it, babe? You got it for your parents for Christmas, or the tin, the purple Quality Street.
So,
ugh,
the name is stupid.
Why? Because it's quality.
But Quality Street isn't bad. Those are just chocolates. I'm talking old people candy. Like the all sorts, the ones with the black licorice, that is old people candy. Werther's Originals, that is old people candy.
I mean, it's funny to me that Miller Lee, we're talking about hockey right now, and he yells out, "Go Argos!"
Argos.
You know, it's funny.
We got yelled at by
He's
a Bills
got the
fan.
Montreal Canadiens farm team. Not that far from in St. John. How far away do you think St. John? Hold on, I'll ask the person
St.
who knows.
John's in Newfoundland.
How far away is it? How many ferries? How many what? Ferries. Duo? One big one. One big ferry away.
When I was a kid, the Leafs farm team was in St. John.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, what do they call it? The St. John's?
St. John Leafs.
That's why they moved, right?
Yeah.
They were always losing.
I think they went from there to like Adirondack, and then from Adirondack they went to. So, oh no.
Oh no.
3-2. Oh no. Here comes the pressure.
What are you going full Adam Sandler baby?
No.
Are you going baby voice?
Oh no, I hate Adam Sandler.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah, he always resorts to baby voice because that's the only way he gets
That's
a
the only
laugh
thing
now.
he's got. Or he starts yelling like, "Oh, no, no, no!"
Angry guy or baby voice.
Yeah.
Man-child. It's always man-child.
Sometimes man-child.
So it's either the anger or the... hold on, got to look at the replay on this one.
Yeah.
Who was it, Spess?
I don't know. No, Spess was just there.
Nope. But you got to say that line.
Tavares got to be careful. You might hit his head. Tavers, as
gonna be
Amanda
back.
calls him, Tavers.
Tavers will be back.
We'll see.
So, yeah, we were talking about old people candy. We were talking about...
Well, no, it's funny because we were driving back from because Littlefoot got her Jeep today, which we took you for a spin in.
Yes, very nice car. Congratulations.
Earlier, I don't remember where we were coming back from. We were doing something or whatever. Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember. But the other day, oh, my God. I'm like, look at that. She's like 60 years old. And I was like, no, not. She's just 32 and a meth head.
It's 32, 62, and coke years.
Oh, God.
Well, that's just when you got a bad heart.
Oh, man.
My heart's 92 because I did too much blow. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which, since she sounds like a hot lady, here's Lady Picture Show by the Stone Temple Pilots. Be right back.
Hello. Is this on? Is this on? This is Dan from Todd and Dan versus the World. Just want to give a little shout out to our show, Todd and Dan versus the World, and you can hear us Monday nights. Log on to droidscanada.com.
Well, Sarah and I was playing Call of Duty with David.
Mm-hmm.
In between this guy yelling at his baby mama.
Where's the meatloaf?
I swear I can tell you they're great value chips.
How do you know the great value chips over like regular value chips? Or overvalue?
I mean, I'm a fat person, so we got chips down pat. So, been having a lot of things happening. It's been fun. Have you been having fun?
I'm having fun.
Are you?
Yeah. This segment is brought to you by Doritos.
No, we can't say that. They're not an official sponsor.
Forget what you just heard. This segment is unofficially brought to you by I Need Those.
I think I have an idea. I have an idea for a sponsor.
What's that?
Fake tits.
Would you get a pair of fake tits?
No.
No?
I mean, David would.
He would.
He would. He's strange like that.
He would. He'd also...
Hey! Recording a show!
I really, really hope that the mics are picking up the
Hold on,
car
wait.
alarm.
Yep.
What's that? It's picking up the car alarm?
That's okay. Just a studio, guys.
Welcome to where we are.
Just a studio.
Hey, buy me some time. I want to peek my head up and make sure it's not my car.
Yeah, can you? God. I tell you, can take them everywhere. Oh, well, good. They got the message that recording a show.
Nope, not mine. No,
Something David would do. Oh. Come there.
Have you ever thought it would come to this?
What's that?
To specifically, it's actually difficult to lean into a microphone while eating triangle cheese flavored, can't say the name of the chips, without getting any crumbs on the mic.
You know what I find really odd is that when David's grandfather died, they cleaned out his room and found Werther's candy. Don't you find that weird?
Werther's?
Yeah.
Because that's what the elderly like. They like their Werther's originals. They like their Murder, She Wrote. And, well, now the new Matlock is what? Murdoch Mysteries?
Yeah, don't talk about that. That might trigger my parents. Oh, man. They're all going crazy about that. You know, that pisses me off because when we were at Tri-City Comic-Con, there was like two guys from the show there. And I could have got my parents something.
Were they the one that no one knew?
I don't know.
No one who goes there would watch Murdoch Mysteries?
Well, I don't know.
That's something we should do. Murdoch Mysteries gets filmed around here, does it not?
Oh. Never cared enough to know.
Let's try to become extras in an episode of Murdoch Mysteries.
No.
Yeah, why not?
I don't want to.
It would be freaking hilarious.
You're not my dad!
It would be freaking hilarious.
God! Jesus, Harold Christ. That's right, you cough away. You cough away.
Yeah, even hit the mute.
Wow, that's big of you.
No, dude, seriously, let's become extras in Murdoch Mysteries.
There was a show that was looking for... there was a show... Was it Titans? Yes, Titans. I think it was Titans they were looking for.
I freaking love that show.
Titans is great. I got Amanda into it last year.
And why did you not tell me about this?
What, Titans?
No, that they're looking for...
Oh! Shut the front door.
Oh.
Did you see the teaser trailer for Karate Kid today?
No.
Silver. Silver's in season 4.
You gotta have Silver.
They did a little teaser trailer of Silver.
Silver is also Peyton's dad on One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill?
Yes.
It's a shitty ass show.
I watched with my mother.
Were you a fan of The Creek?
I probably have seen every episode.
What is wrong with you people?
Remember I had the interview...
Like, this sounds so... Like, seriously, there are so many great shows out there. Like, I've known people who are stupid for Dawson's Creek. Shitty show.
Toronto Comic-Con, I get an interview with John Wesley Shipp, who plays The Flash. Everyone's asking him everything about The Flash. My turn for interview, I talked to him about Dawson's Creek because he was the dad who died in a car accident.
He did die in a car accident.
With the ice cream cone that fell. And
well, I mean, that's a horrible way to go, man. Man likes his ice cream. I don't know why you're upset about it. He's going through some shit.
No, people don't ask him about that. That's why sometimes you got to ask the tough questions. Like Dawson's Creek.
The Creek.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot of great memories from Toronto Comic Con, though. I can't completely complain about that. We had a lot of fun.
That media scrum thing that we did there was great. With that and the interview with Gabriel.
1 second. Fuckity fuck 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 fuckity fuck 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 fuck. Count all that. Anyways, I wish I could just bleeped it a lot. It would have been better. It just would have been like. It could have been, well, all Hails to the Droid promo we do at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite promos we do.
Right.
So, with that, I remember when we met Seth Gilliam from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
He seemed a little...
Don't?
I can never do that. I can't, I just don't think I could ever do that because it would make me paranoid,
Yeah, I'm the same way. I was a guy who would, with the days that I would smoke, everyone knew. Like, oh my God, they know. Oh my God, they know. Oh my God, that's a cop.
They're coming. They're coming. Who's coming? They're coming.
Oh my God, they know.
With that said, coming up next is Paranoid by Weezer. We'll be right back. I'm very happy with myself.
Dun Salsa shark. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Throughout history, they have been a part of our Canadian life. Men and women who have made their mission to entertain their fellow man. They've worked hard enough. Isn't it time they had their own podcast?
Droids Canada. This podcast would be great if it wasn't for the internet trolls.
I don't bother them and they don't bother me.
I could do without the bad reviews in the iTunes store.
You have that podcast with that guy who was at that Comic-Con in the last year?
You should hear the barrage of the stupid questions I get on our SoundCloud account.
What do you mean there was coughing? How am I going to hear a podcast with coughing?
You feel a lot better if you just rip into the occasional guest.
You're a host who doesn't get paid. You can't just do anything you want while you're recording.
What kind of podcast are you running here anyways?
Droids Canada Podcast present.
You think anyone can see us down here?
Why, you think you want to have sex or something?
Can we?
Droids Canada Podcast. The only show to rip off a Clerks trailer.
You hate people!
But I love Comic-Cons. Isn't it ironic?
Man, I feel a little jaded.
I do have to say, that is the best Green Day song they have made.
Disagree wholeheartedly.
I know. That is the
I
one
have
song
almost
that gets
every
me going
B-side. No. There are so many great Green Day songs out there. I like Jaded, but it's not my favorite.
Are you jaded right now?
No.
Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know yet. I think the song that really reached out to me is What's Her Name?
What's the song?
What's Her Name?
What's the name of that song?
What's Her Name?
No, what's the name of that song?
I just told you 3 times and you're just being an asshole right now.
No, the song is What's the Name of That Song?
What?
What's the name of that song? You just muted
I just
me.
turned his microphone off. It's for the best.
Okay, you can still hear me though. I have a button too.
I mean, it's frustrating being with Dan.
No, I accidentally hit the button in the back. What does that do?
It just changes the perspective of the microphone. So
Okay.
maybe you shouldn't touch anything because you tend to break things all the time.
You just wait.
Not a chatty bunch in the chat today.
There will be.
What's going on here? We're missing everyone today.
I don't know if we did this because we missed a live last week.
Oh, everyone's just mad and just boycotting us now?
I don't know.
Well, then I'm not going to tell them the good news then.
No, I'm going to tell them.
No, I'm not telling the good news.
I'm going to tell the good news. They don't have to be on the chat to be listening. So, one thing I do have to mention is if you've noticed, there has not been for last week and this week any Dan's Underground Collection segment.
No.
No, there has not been. But I do have to say, he may have made a grave mistake.
Okay, what's a great mistake?
I have my own 1 hour long show Monday nights from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern time.
And what's it called?
That is called The Dupe.
It sounds like he's trying to say...
Like the Duke? Like
no,
the Duke?
No.
No, it is the
Dookie.
That is Dan's Underground playlist experience.
Oh my god.
This will be
It's the 9 to 10 hour you want to dodge like the plague.
This will be a show where I will be diving into different aspects of the music that I like. Each show should have some sort of a theme. Themes I'm kind of toying with right now. Like I want to do shows based on some of the big festival concerts, like a Lollapalooza show. I'll do a show on Edgefest, something that's more local. I'll do a show on Family Values Tour, things like that, diving into that.
I bought that album for just this experience.
It's a great album.
I know, I bought it.
The first episode, however, will be all live track music because I miss concerts. And tune in on Mondays from this Monday coming up, a couple days from now, from 9 to 10, and hear if I fall flat on my face.
Huh? You fall flat on your face, huh?
So that brings us to some news from you as well.
Well, because every Tuesday at 9 o'clock, Mandatory Metal with me. Because we decided to take two segments, one good, one bad. So Mandatory Metal being good on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, and then yours at 9, because no one's watching and no one's listening at 9. Because it's Monday Night Raw.
Hey,
Monday Night Raw.
Turn off Monday Night Raw and tune in to The Dupe.
Mm-hmm.
Mondays, 9 to 10.
Mondays, 9 to 10, huh? Eastern.
So yeah, no, that's gonna be fun.
You think so?
It's gonna be fun, yeah. I do.
Well,
I do.
He do.
Yes.
You do.
I do.
He do.
So yeah,
that's pretty exciting. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I've already got mine already set up, like what songs I want to play and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to it. We've literally have taken on now 5 hours on the Access Radio Network, which I'm pretty excited about.
So you have an hour, I have an hour, and then we have the flagship.
We have a pre-show for the flagship show on Thursday.
You gotta have a pre-show for our flagship.
We have a pre-show. I'm thinking about getting a correspondent from the 8 to 9 slot.
Correspondent?
To talk about how great we are.
Like a hype guy.
Kind of like a hype guy. No, you know how you're watching like maybe Monday Night Football, or you're watching like wrestling pay-per-view and they're just doing the round table.
You hate the pre-show guy.
I do hate the pre-show guy, but I'm not going to listen to it.
I love the pre-show guy. I listen to him on the satellite radio all the time.
All the time?
All the time.
We have satellite radio now.
You do?
I think so. It seemed to be working when we obtained the Jeep.
Oh yeah. It didn't come with anything there. You should.
I don't know. It seemed like it was working.
You should try that out. It's all right. It's not as good as Access Radio.
No, it's really not. I mean, it's a good opportunity to try something new.
For sure. Did you mute yourself? I see you fiddling.
Well, I got a message that your microphone's too low.
My mic's too low?
Mm-hmm, because I think you fiddled.
I did.
Yeah, well.
We're going to have to do a little test. Want to put on some music?
Yeah, we'll put some music. What do I have queued up to come next? It's a song that you pick. So the next 3 songs are the songs you're going to want to dodge. Dan, what did you select? What did you tell them? Tell them what's coming up.
I don't even remember.
It'd be Optimistic by Radiohead.
Oh, Radiohead, Optimistic, Hum, Stars, and some Sonic Youth.
Teenage Riot. So we'll be right back.
This is Inspector Gadget, coming to you from Droids Canada Podcast.
Hey, this is DJ Johnny Rock, and you're rocking out with DCR on Access Radio.
You see, I think the world is against the fact that you had a moment, and you had a moment with your Habs winning in overtime. So what does it decide to do? It decides to cause a little havoc with your microphone setup.
It did. So you know what's going to happen? Because the Montreal Canadiens have made my prediction come true tonight, the Dougler is going to shut Ontario down for another month.
You think we're getting another shutdown for a month?
Them damn Habs brought the COVID here. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
He's going full
Tafford. What you know what he needs to do? He needs to hire Tafford. Just come in and go, shut this place down.
Yeah, but Tafford, he likes to be, he's tough at the beginning and then nice
Bar
at the
Rescue
end.
sucks right now.
That would be my dream, is to be, my second dream. My first is to be a terrestrial radio DJ. The second...
It's a good dream.
It is a good dream.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but it's a good dream.
Well, hey, no, we are internet DJs. With our own shows on Monday and Tuesday from 8 to 9. 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And then Thursday's the flagship show.
Flagship show.
That has a pre-show.
With a pre-show.
You gotta have a pre-show. You gotta be prepared.
Yeah. We literally need to subcontract out the pre-show. Just to get... We need a hype guy.
We need a hype guy?
We do. We need a hype guy.
I mean, we could hire David.
David?
I don't think he's good at hyping.
No.
No. He'd just kind of be like mellowing through.
Oh. So he'll be sleeping?
On top of somebody.
While getting a hand jibber?
No, let's be honest here. He would never be getting a hand jibber. He'd be giving himself a sad masty at most. Speaking of sad masties.
Yes.
Segue.
Yes.
Not the little mobile thing. Dan's got some issues. He just lost. His team just, had a good comeback. The Habs were winning 3-1. They blew it. It was 3-3.
Hey.
Then he went to the overtimes, and that was that.
In typical Leaf fashion, you can't win them all.
He got caught on a 2-on-1 breakaway.
2-on-0 breakaway.
Oh, sorry.
It was 2-on-0.
There was no way Campbell was stopping that. I'm sorry, buddy.
No.
Sorry. Condolences. Anyways, so what did you want to talk about, Dan? Because you've been kind of
hot
under the collar.
There's been the local happenings that's been going on here. And I know some people listening aren't local. Some people are. Now I just have a quick question for you, Todd. If you, let's say, are a Facebook public figure from the area who is building something to, let's say, building an audience, ripping off somebody's gimmick to sell houses. During a pandemic, would you do a review on a restaurant and destroy it because they didn't want you to do a review?
See, I think I know who you're referencing here.
Yeah, anyone from this area kind of knows.
I think someone took his own personal popularity. Like, I met the guy, I didn't care for him, but that was well before that started.
Should I put a little context for people who might not know the situation?
Context is king.
Context is king. So there's a local, I don't even want to give out his name. There's a local guy here who's a real estate agent who has his Facebook station, I guess, where he rips off the Barstool Sports guy and does the pizza reviews and he does burger reviews and stuff like that. So since day one when I saw him do this, I'm like, dude, you're using local businesses for your own gain. And you have no, knowledge. There's no reason why you should be a food critic other than just being a food critic. So, he's doing this, jumping onto somebody else's gimmick to get his name out there so he could sell more houses. So, that's fine. He claims to be all for the community. So, what happened was, I believe it was over a year ago, he contacted a local establishment. Hey, a lot of people talk about you. I want to do a review there. The guy comes back with, I don't want you in my place to do a review.
Why
do
is
not
that?
do a review. Because he doesn't, maybe he kind of knows reason why he's doing this. Just he's using local businesses for his own gain. And he doesn't want this. And tells him, do not show up at my business. But I need to, but I want to. People want it. No, do not show at my business. If you do, I'll kick your ass. That was the business owner's.
Well, I mean, you got to see his frustration here. There's a guy who's going around who's not a classically trained, professionally trained, anything trained food critic.
No.
Who's taking his own personal popularity, wrapped it up with him being a real estate agent.
Yep.
And he's doing it because people think he's funny. But little do people understand. And that's Facebook is a really shitty place for people because they can laugh at other people's misfortunes until it's theirs.
Yes.
And then, oh no, you can't do this. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police on a page about memes.
No, but
that's the thing. People don't. But here's the thing. Back in my day, back in your day, someone did shit like this. What happened to them?
He get his ass kicked.
He get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Because you can have the argument about freedom of speech, but there's definitely better ways to do your reviews. You can go, well, I like the pizza, but I mean, it's not my favorite in the whole wide world. Fine. That's your opinion.
Taste is subjective.
Taste is subjective.
Yes.
But to get your friends and family to rally behind you to try and put someone out of business?
Because they didn't want the review to be done. But here's the catcher.
Oh, no.
So all of this was shared over a year ago.
Yep.
He decides to go to the place a year after all of this happens to say he's going to do a review. Does a video saying, I'm not doing the review. I was threatened and my wife is terrified and she won't even do this. This happened a year ago. Why would you bring your wife to a place where she says she's terrified from something that happened a year ago?
I mean, that makes sense to me anyways.
So now he's getting ripped apart online.
Well, and it's sad because...
Is it right? Is it justified?
He was a fan favorite and not so much anymore.
Well...
You got to be careful, and I tell people this all the time, and I learned this from having Droids Canada as long as I have, is that there is a general consensus, and you have to make sure you follow that general consensus. You go too far out of bounds, you'll be put back in bounds by either getting a suspension, which we've had a few over the years.
Yeah,
that's why I don't push the envelope anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I used to. And then with the podcast, we toned it down quite a lot.
We did.
Because it's kind of like, okay, we live in a... How do I put it? A snowflake sensitive generation now where if you say, I don't agree with your opinion about someone's...
Whatever wants
to say identity, then you're automatically a villain.
Yes.
So it's better to just not even go to that distance right now.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy's walking around and trying to get everyone to boycott restaurants so he can make himself look good, like I'm the ultimate voice. Of course he put tailgates over. Of course, he put all his friends and family over.
Yeah.
But I mean, realistically, I can look at his situation and go, yeah, that's your opinion about that restaurant. But I really think this pizza place is way better than that pizza place. Like I can go down the street right now and have Fat Louie's. It's gonna be the best pizza you ever had, and it'll be the fastest pizza that leaves your body.
Who's to say this guy isn't getting dollars in his pocket from places saying there's
but
no?
Here's the thing:
yeah.
how are you selling houses? That is my question to you. How are you selling houses? He's using his comedicness to be like, yeah, the guy's pretty funny. He seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. He doesn't. He's trash.
Yeah.
I hate to say it that way, but I mean, when you're going around, like, how I look at it, if you want to say something horrible about me, call me names or make stupid comments towards me, I personally don't care. Now, if you start saying my product, the 10 years I put into this product is garbage and I should not even be doing it, that's where I get pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Because I put my blood, my sweat, my tears, I spent thousands of dollars, thousands of hours, drove thousands of miles, and someone to come in and go, I don't like your product. Why? Oh, because it doesn't fit
millions and millions.
But you know what I mean?
Millions. Even doing the millions.
But you get what I'm saying is and that's how I feel as a business owner. If I was a business owner, is I spent countless nights trying to make this pizzeria work, and some slob who runs down the wrong way on a highway and almost gets hit by a car is going to come tell me that my pizza's not good enough and try to kill my business because he just doesn't like my pizza?
No, he didn't even try the pizza.
But no,
because they wouldn't give him
people.
Because they wouldn't give him the opportunity.
But it happened with another place.
Yeah.
And I remember that because that really incited you.
Yeah, that really pissed me off.
So, I mean, I guess the moral of the story is that if you don't, and I even said this during the incident that happened with the burrito place last week, I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about it. I'm just never going back.
Yeah.
The experience was just to the point, I don't need to go back. I don't need to talk shit about them. We've had pizza from all over the Niagara region. We've had really good pizza and really bad pizza. But I'm not sitting online going, oh, fucking volcanoes in St. Catharines is absolutely the worst, but the ones in Wellington and Fawn Hill are fantastic. Who cares? Who cares?
You're going to try
Unless
what you're going to want to try.
broken glass in your pizza, or they try the delivery guy, which would happen with Pizza.
You haven't had the
steals your money and then refuses to give you the pizza, and then you have that pizzeria closed.
You haven't had the broken glass pizza?
No.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is this guy evil?
Who?
This guy we're talking about. Is
this
he
guy
evil?
we're talking about?
Yeah, is he evil?
Well, you know, some stuff's been pulled up online.
Well, there's been a thing.
I'm not going to jump into that,
There's no point. I like keeping it as whatever. But the point is that I think for you to go out of your way to try and kill someone else's business, which is not even in the same realm or industry of your business, that makes you evil. With that said, Am I Evil by Metallica's up. Go.
Hi, this is Hollis Grant, host of The Fact Is. You can find us Wednesdays on droidscanada.com, where we discuss current affairs from around the world.
And we're back. Thanks, everyone, again to listening to the Droids Canada Radio.
DCR.
We're done for the night. We're tired. And, well, let me correct myself. We're
Tired-ish.
far from done.
Far from done.
Because now Dan wants to start setting up everything for next week so he can just come in on Monday at 9 and just record his voice stuff.
Exactly.
He has all his music pre-selected. He's going to take you down a road that you weren't sure you wanted to go down.
You want to go down this road.
I don't think
It
anyone
will open
really
your
wanted to go
mind.
down this road, though,
It will
Dan.
open your
I'm just
mind
saying.
to the power of music.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But again, you know, thanks again for listening. Just a reminder, Monday is our favorite show, the Droids Canada Network favorite show, Ton Dan vs. the World. We recorded a few already in the bucket.
Yes, but do not listen to that between the hours of 9 and 10 p.m. because that is when you will be able to
That is
tune
the
in
best time
on
to listen to it.
accessradio.ca to The Dupe.
Oh my God, did you just do a head snap when you did that?
I did.
Jesus, you almost went full Tavares there.
Hey, almost.
And then, of course, Tuesday, make sure you check out my show.
I think I just hurt my knee.
You have nice knees. Mandatory Metal every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Well, just rocking out to some good old-fashioned metal. I just broke Dan.
Knee pits.
The knee pits. You got some nice knee pits, boy. Oh, man. I want to thank Millie and David, of course, for always chipping in during the show. They didn't give me an updated count on how many F-bombs were dropped.
They lost count
They
during
lost
your,
count.
during your
When I
one break
dropped
there.
that little tirade I did.
Oh, yeah.
Also, don't forget, Wednesday is our show with Hollis Grant. The Fact Is, covering political stuff as usual. Thursday will be our show. That flagship show, as Dan would say.
Flagship.
So from 8 to 9 p.m. on Thursdays, it is the Droids Canada pre-show.
Pre-show.
From 9 to 11, of course, is the normal live show.
Normal show.
Now, if you somehow missed all this, somehow, on Friday, I will be replaying the actual radio show on the Droids Canada Network.
We can do that?
We can do that. We did it this week.
Damn.
Last week. So, from me and Dan to you, I forgot to say, 97.7 got our mug.
Nice.
And now they're giving us mugs.
Nice.
I don't think they found it funny, but Carl Brown was tweeting me.
Oh, good.
So with that said, we'll catch you later. This is Closing Time by Samus Sonic, because we're out of here.
Hello, babies. This is Austin Powers, and you're listening to DroidsCanada.com. Oh, it's very groovy.
I'm a bad girl, man. I'm listening to DroidsCanada.com, man.
I'll tell you, this is Rodney. DroidsCanada.com is the only one that gives me respect. Are you kidding?
It's like, I listen to, like, DroidsCanada.com. These guys are, like, really, they're really cool.
What the hell's DroidsCanada.com?
They're really, like, really happening, you know?
I don't think so. I think they suck.
Tell you something, you guys. DroidsCanada.com. I'll tell you that when I listen to them fucking guys, I think they're alright. You know what I'm saying, huh? You know, if you want to get some great fucking entertainment, these are the guys you gotta listen to. DroidsCanada.com.